Welcome to your daily horoscope for May 24th, 2021, which is a Monday. A lot is happening today. Saturn went retrograde yesterday. The moon is going to oppose Uranus today. It is going to square Saturn as well. Mars and Venus are semi-sextiling exact. So there's a lot to talk about. But before we begin, do hit the subscribe button. All right. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the Venus and Mars semi-sextile. As you can see, both these planets are at 1853, and this happens at about 4:30 a.m. Pacific time. They have been in the semi-sextile energy for the past 2 days, but now we are seeing it come exact. What does this energy mean? Basically, it means in all our Venus endeavors, which are our relationships, projects, finances, self-worth, values, and skills, Mars is giving us the courage, the willpower, the drive to take action towards these areas. We are being supported in these areas of our lives to take action, to move forward, and that's basically the energy. And it comes exact today. We have been building up to it for the past 2 days. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about today happens in the afternoon. So I'm going to move up the chart and we'll see that happen. Okay, there we go. So the moon is right here in the sign of Scorpio and Uranus is right here. They are opposing each other, making a 180-degree angle. And what does this mean? First of all, the moon has been in the sign of Scorpio since yesterday. Since yesterday, we have been focused on healing, on transforming, on ending old things, on beginning new things. We've also been focused on digging deep. We've been focused on intimacy. And now the moon is going to oppose Uranus, and Uranus is a very sudden energy. It's a very shocking energy. It awakens you, it takes you higher. And in this case, what is the opposition? Opposition means we need to integrate two elements. We need to integrate our emotions and we need to integrate the Uranus energy. And this simply means there could be a sudden change to our emotions connected to all things Scorpio. There could be a sudden transformation. There could be an unexpected ending. There could be an unexpected beginning. There could be unexpected healing. Okay, so this is the energy that happens at about 3 p.m. Pacific time. Obviously, as you guys know, the energy will start building up a couple of hours before. So just be mindful of that. And the next thing happens soon after. Soon after this, the moon is going to move on and it is going to square Saturn. Moon's right here, Saturn is right here. Square is a 90-degree angle, which represents challenge, friction, change, obstacles, overcoming something, taking action. And in this case, what is that action? What is that challenge all about? It's about our emotions. It's about transformation. And what is Saturn? Saturn is hard work, it's decisions, it's discipline. So, right after the moon will oppose Uranus, a sudden change, an unexpected transformation, sudden healing, whatever it is for you. After that, right after that, 2 hours after that, in fact, that unexpected change will lead to a decision, will lead to hard work, will become permanent because Saturn is here making a 90-degree angle. And just be mindful of the fact that oppositions and squares are not easy energies. They will make you feel uncomfortable so that you make that change, so that you make that adjustment. Okay? But it's not negative. And the next thing that I want to talk about is the fact that the Mars is right here and Neptune is right here. The trine to them is building. There's a 3 degrees orb right now. I mean, because Mars is at 19 and Neptune's at 23, almost a 4-degree orb actually, because Neptune's at 20 to 55, it's going to hit 23 degrees, almost 23 degrees. Anyway, that being said, we are building into a trine between Neptune and Mars. And what is this energy about? This is about Neptune is spirituality, it's the higher realm, and Mars is our drive. It's how we take action, it's courage, it's willpower. So there is a spiritual element to all the action we are taking. We are driven. We are driven because we are called to something. and this energy is building. This energy is building. And I would also like to mention that within the week, we will see Mercury and Venus build up to their conjunction. We will also see Mercury go retrograde by the end of the week. I will talk about that when it happens. But if you want to know what that means for your sun sign or rising sign, you can watch my weekly horoscope, because I break it down for each sun sign, rising sign. I'll put the link in the description box below, but that's happening this week as well. But before that, we have an extremely, extremely important event coming up in a day's time, which is the eclipse that's going to happen on May 26th. We will talk about that as well. But if you want to know what that means for your sun sign, rising sign, again, watch my weekly video. So today, I want to keep it short. So today, to sum it up, Saturn did go retrograde. This is a change in energy. This is the pressure lifting off since yesterday. Lifting off in what? In forging our path forward, in laying down karma. And again, this depends on your sun sign or rising sign where Saturn has been transiting. You can watch my weekly horoscope to know what this means for you exactly. But just know the pressure has lifted, and now we will start to see the rewards for the work that we have put in since Saturn was direct between October of 2020 and yesterday. All right, and to sum up today, it is a different energy. It's a slower energy, and Mars and Venus sextile will mean we will have the courage to take action towards our relationships, projects, finances, self-worth, values, skills, and we are building up into an eclipse. And since the eclipse is on 26th May, we can be feeling that energy from now. And what is that energy? Since it's a lunar eclipse, we are going to be doing a lot of emotional releasing. Eclipses are also karmic times. They speed up events. They are lunar eclipses signify endings. Okay, but just know that these are karmic times coming up. These are fated events about to take place, and it's happening in a day, so you might be feeling that energy. So that's all I'll leave you with for today. Now, if you haven't seen my videos before, I urge you to spend 2-3 minutes and watch me, because I'm going to give you a brief astrological overview on what's been happening in the astrology for the past year or so that you can put this day into context. And I like to begin with the Uranus North Node semi-sextile. Basically, our goals this year for the past month, 2 months, have become unconventional. They are unexpected even to ourselves. And now these goals are going to heal us because they're in a sextile to Chiron. They're going to heal our identity as we pursue those goals. And again, healing to us will come in unexpected ways because Uranus is semi-sextile in Chiron. Chiron is our wound, it's how we heal. The next thing I want to talk about is the Saturn Chiron sextile, 60-degree angle around Feb. That's when the sextile came exact. We started to take a decision or build something that would heal our identity, and by the end of the year, that something will be tangible. The next is the most important thing of the whole year, and this is the Saturn Uranus square, 90-degree angle between these two planets. This energy is very rare. Last time this happened was 21 years ago in the year 2000, and now it's happening again, and we will see this energy all year. Again, they're going to square exact 3 times this year. The first one happened in Feb, the next one's going to happen in June, and then in December. By the end of the year, we're going to see the third square. And what does this mean? What does this demand from us? This demands us to get rid of old ways of being, thinking, living. It demands us to get rid of all that and embrace the new. It also demands us to embrace our authentic selves, who we truly are and not who we think we should be. And that authentic self will be tangible, visible, palpable by the end of the year. And mind you, this process will not feel easy because these planets are in a square. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. This happened at about 0 degrees of Aquarius right here in December of 2020. These planets meet up once in 20 years, and when they meet up, they begin a 20-year cycle. So we've started a cycle that will stay with us till 2040, and we will lay the foundation for the next 20 years in the next 2 years. The second last thing that I want to talk about is the Pluto-Saturn conjunction. Now, these planets meet even more rarely. They meet once in 33 to 38 years. They met up in Jan of 2020, and the conjunction changed our material reality completely. Why? Because they met up in the sign of Capricorn here, 22 degrees of Capricorn. And Capricorn is the very fabric of this reality. It is the structure of everything. And when they conjuncted, they changed the fabric of this reality. And they also ended a cycle that began for us in 1982, because the last time these planets met up was in the sign of Libra in 1982, which meant we ended something connected to relationships in Jan of 2020 as well, or something else connected to your life that began around 1982. And then I want to talk about the nodes. The North Node is here at 10 degrees of Gemini, and the South Node is here at 10 degrees of Sagittarius. They were in Gemini and Sag between 2001 and 2003. So you might be experiencing similar events, situations, people's themes come up in your life for you to resolve, to build on, or to close out completely, because the nodes are karmic. All right. And I do want to mention that there is a lot of energy in Gemini, and Gemini means there's a lot of stimulation. There's a lot of, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it's important to take time out to relax and calm the mind during these times. I also want to mention that during the eclipse on May 26th, Mars will hit 20 degrees. Now, why is this significant? This is significant because there was an eclipse at 20 degrees of this axis, Cancer Capricorn axis, in Jan of 2020. And now Mars coming over that degree is going to release that eclipse energy, because eclipse energies stay with us for a long, long, long time. And when Mars goes over that particular degree where the eclipse happened, it releases it. It releases the energy. So as we imbibe the new eclipse energy, which I will speak about on May 26th, we will release the old eclipse energy. We've already released two potent eclipse energies in the past month. Since April 23rd, we have released them. The first one we released on April 23rd was an eclipse that happened last year in June. And the second one we released was, I believe, on May 10th, which happened on July 2nd of 2019. And now we are releasing the third eclipse energy. So that's all I'll leave you with. And thank you so much for watching. Do hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.